I am so pro-military but contrary to what is surface. Dubbed a good purpose but will tear our islands apart. It is so silly to think that we would willingly shut up and give up what we find divine and precious to our hearts. To think that it will be okay to bomb away where we were raised, where we spend our days and stay silent and not realize that we despise the violence that you are bringing, not seeing that you've adopted the ways of a tyrant. I bet you hoping we turn a blind eye and turn towards the high sky and not fight for what was died for by our ancestors, or that we won't care or take notice on how our future is molded, or the lives that will be affected by the wreckage you have planned for us. Your assumptions aren't accurate, we're not having it. Your facts are way past inadequate and reflect that of an amateur's opinion. There's no professionalism when a decision is based on what you think is the best way of living on an island you never cared about from the beginning. Cause since 75 still, we're waiting for your end of the deal to materialize, to be upheld, where you signed the covenant as well if not held up to your part of the agreement. And history has a strange way of repeating itself, but when it comes to the mainland's health, we are dealt with lies, broken promises, and constant resentment. Yes, we have benefited from the U.S., but at this moment, you're an opponent. When your components only build missiles, rifles, and pistols, and past issues can't be resolved. What's cemented in history is the misery that the U.S. has caused when such issues can't be solved and the general public's instant resistance is involved. So when your hearings are done here, please disappear. Go back to your puppeteer who ain't here and make it clear that no matter how many times you try and rearrange your lines, trying to pitch us on which is better, really trying to brainwash our minds, you will find that we will not let up. It is time this island nation stood up. No patience, we're fed up with you thinking we less than, and stop flexing your power. We will fuss and fight, for it is our God-given right, not the ones you gave to us, so I will shed light on the unjust and expose you foes, the subliminal criminals trying to nibble off what's ours. Just look at events past, the Mr. Nice Guy disguise don't last, all your intentions are masked, creating false claims is your task, we could tell by your tone. We have moaned and groaned more than once we have shown. Your plans, save it. Find another place to place it. Our islands are sacred. Leave the Marianas alone.
What's cracking, world? First off, thank you so much for watching that video. What I really wanted to say here is I do support the U.S. military. However, I do have some issues with what they're trying to do here in the Marianas. Let me also state that when I wrote this, it was kind of in the thick of things. But since then, I'm a little bit more educated on what's actually going on and what exactly the U.S. military wants to do. So some of my views have changed, and I just wanted to make that one clear. Hopefully down the line I'll write a poem addressing that, if anyone cares. But I just want to put that out there, and the only reason why I went ahead and recited this was this was my first stab ever at slam poetry. I would have been pretty frustrated if I didn't use this material for anything, so I decided to make a video out of it. And real quick, it was shot on Tinian. Shouts out to my primo Bruce Blanton for being the cameraman. I'd like to give a shout out to Eric Palacios, the whole Edit/Trendsetters team. If you're interested in that shirt that I was wearing, I'll leave links down below. And actually, you could get this hat as well. Okay, just making sure it's focused. And this tank top. This is Marianas. Yeah. Not sure if they still have it, but you should still check him out because he has some dope Marianas gear. Click the like button, share, subscribe, I don't know, talk about it, good or bad. And to all my people out there that are worried about what the U.S. is trying to do to the Marianas, please, please, please educate yourself. If you're on the island, please go to each and every hearing and see what they have to say, voice your opinion, ask the questions and all that. If you're not in the Marianas, there's a buttload of websites you could go to that can give you more information on what's going on. Again, a lot of my views have changed, and most especially since Typhoon Sudalor hit. The U.S. military really helped us out. Alright, so till next time. Shoops!